What's up, everybody? It's your Media and Marketing Director for H.E.M.P Entertainment, better known as your host with the most, ready to vlog and post, Mr. I.M. Cash. And as I told you guys, I'm down in North Carolina. It's an honor and a pleasure to be back home. Not only to be back home, I have the amazing opportunity to talk to a good friend, not only a good friend, but a family member that is running for County Commissioner of Person County, Miss Antoinetta Royster. Miss Royster, how are you today?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm so happy to be here and standing before you. I'm going to tell you I'm very proud of you, and I'm looking for great things from you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm proud of you, too.
I appreciate you. Now, as your cousin now,
Little
even though I'm
brother.
your cousin, little brother, I got to come down here and I got to ask you some tough questions.
That's fine. I'm ready for it.
Okay. So, first of all, like I told everybody, your name is Antoinetta Royster. We got that part. Now I want you to tell people who Antoinetta Royster really is.
Well, Antoinetta Royster is a Person County native. I am married. I have a blended family of 6 children. I graduated from North Carolina Central University, Eagle
I'm
Pride.
not going to hold that against her, but okay, go ahead.
And also a graduate of UNC Chapel Hill School of Social Work. I hold a master's in social work.
Man, that is a marvelous and wonderful credentials already. All right, so as we know, you're running for Person County Commissioner today. All right, so what I have to ask you is 3 tough questions. We're going to get this in and we're going to get this out. So my first question is, as far as coming to schools, what are we doing to invest in schools? As of right now, we're always short resources, especially when it comes to the special education department. What type of resources are we putting in place right now? Or what kind of package deals are you thinking about that can help families like mine?
Well, my major focus with our education systems here is Person County. Our budget is we don't put enough money in the budget for our education system here. Historically, we would put 14%, where counties our size in the state would invest at least 18 to 24% of their county budget in the education system. Just recently, and I have preached this about us not putting more money into our education system. So our new budget that's passed, they at least put 19% of the budget this go around into our public school systems, and that's been a first in a long time, but that's been part of my platform that I publicly spoke about, is that we're not putting enough money in. So I'm glad they're listening and they've decided to do that. But once I'm in office, I want us to invest even more into our public school, not just public school system, but our educational systems here.
Love it. Wonderful answer. Next one I have to ask you about. As far as like parks and rec, one thing about living here in Person County, there's not a lot of walkways, parks, and all these type of things. For me living in Atlanta, I have a plethora of those things. I don't get to do that when I come home. What type of investments and what type of things are you doing in order for us just to enjoy parks and rec?
And it goes like to some of the things you just said. Looking for not only funding from the county commissioners or the county, but also researching grants and other opportunities that would benefit our county in ways of improving our recreational and park systems. One thing about our county, we do not have a public pool here. And what I've been stressing also on my platform is that when you have people who live here in this county and we have to go to other counties to enjoy swimming pools, to enjoy recreational opportunities, as you just mentioned, we're also spending our money in those counties. So I've been making it, and one of my biggest efforts is to have folks to understand that once we invest in our parks and recreational systems, it will also benefit the county in so many other ways.
So, talking about benefits, economically, nothing is benefiting anybody right now. Okay?
Right.
We got high gas prices, high food prices, high clothing prices. Everything is high prices.
Mm-hmm.
What plan do you have to put in action in order to help the citizens of Person County?
Well, that's pretty much what I've just said, investing in our school systems and finding ways to bring better opportunities within our parks and recreational systems, because good industries would go to an area where they see that the school systems are good, when they see that a county is taking care of its residents. And once we do that, we could bring in good industry that will benefit our county, not only with jobs, but also with other opportunities and For instance, we have some industry that is here that give back to our community by paying part of our property taxes. So once these industries come here, they're going to not only bring opportunity to help the economic development in Person County, but also benefit our county in ways that we're just excited to look for. And again, that could be sponsoring even the public swimming pool, or sponsoring other types of activities here in this county that we have some industries are doing now. But the key thing is once they're here, we need to make sure that we're competitive and have things in place to keep jobs here so they won't pick up and go somewhere else.
Oh man, I love it, I love it. And what you're saying kind of makes sense because here in Atlanta, the way the Atlanta Braves Stadium was built was off of the 12% hotel tax. So that is great, getting percentages, so people really need to know those things. Now with this last question, I'm gonna get you out of here. Where do people need to find Antoinetta Royster so we can support you?
Go to electcashroyster.com. There you can sign up to volunteer. Even if you don't live in North Carolina, you can volunteer by making phone calls. Also, it wouldn't be politics if you didn't ask for some money because it takes money to run a campaign. So you can also go to that website to make a donation.
Man, thank you so much for joining us today. Man, make sure you get out and vote, especially for our county commissioner, Miss Antoinetta Royster. Again, I came all the way down from Atlanta to North Carolina because I had to come home and check on my family. I'm so very proud of you, like I said before. To Person County, be sure you go out and vote. I can't say that enough. Be sure that you go out and vote. With that said, I'm your media and marketing director of H.E.M.P Entertainment, better known as your host with the most, ready to vlog and post, Mr. I Am Cash, and we out of here.